Good morning, everybody. It is First Timer Friday, and welcome back to another episode. I thought it'd be appropriate since it is Valentine's Day, to talk about bachelor party ideas. Now, of course, this could be bachelor parties or bachelorette parties, but you're coming down to celebrate love and all of that to Key West. And what better way to do that than talk about that than on Valentine's Day? I am Michele with Fun in Key West, and let's dive right in to see what's all out there and ideas. So, Key West is absolutely the perfect location for a bachelor party. And keep in mind as I go forward, it's bachelor or bachelorette party. I just, so that I don't have to say it each and every time. It's the same thing. It's the perfect destination, Key West is. It's warm. You don't have to worry about, you can be outside, all of that year round. You have amazing nightlife. You can do amazing things out on the water sports, live music, incredible food, great fun. It's a walkable place. I think it's one of the best places to go for a group of people gathering together. So you start your adventure, everybody shows up, and I would plan during the day, go out on the water and explore some of the water sports and excursions that you can do. You can rent a private charter boat. So if there are 6 of you or less, go plan to rent a charter boat. Go out to a sandbar, have fun, make it a party. If there are more than 6 of you, you're going to have to rent several boats, and a lot of the people that we work with can facilitate that. You just are limited to 6 people on most boats. And so you could do something like that. Of course, I'm going to tell you all the time, head over to FunInKeyWest.com, check out under what to do. There are some exciting things that you can do over there, and you can look at all the excursions and tours with the partners that we work with, and you can book right there or find out more information about that. But so you can do a party boat, you can go out there and explore the sandbars. Sunset Water Sports offers like this full day adventure where they have the blow up park out on the water, and you have the slides and everything. You can do all of that. And that's a great thing to do. It's a great way to spend the day. It's a great thing to be out on the water and have fun. If you're down in the Florida Keys, obviously, I'm going to recommend fishing, and there are several options. If you check out Fish Monster, again, we've got the link over there on FunInKeyWest.com, you can do a flats fishing, which would just be a small group. You can go out and do deep sea fishing and full day charter, half day charter. But they also have, I'm going to call it the party boat, where it's a less expensive way to go out and fish, and you would be out there with a larger group of people and just having fun. So it wouldn't necessarily be about the fishing as a sport, as more as about getting out on the water and having so much fun. Keep in mind, when you do catch fish, you can bring it back with you, and you have several options. Sometimes people from the charters will give it to the captains and the crew on the boat or other people that are on the boat. Or you can take your fish and take it over to like Republic Seafood Company, and they'll fix it for you. A lot of the restaurants in Key West will actually prepare your catch of the day specifically for you. Another thing that you could do that is a lot of fun, go jet skiing. Go for a tour around the island with all your friends and head out and explore the Gulf of Mexico and all of the waters around Key West. It's pretty shallow, so you'll see some interesting things. So you can check out jet skis. You can go on a glass bottom boat tour if that's something that you all want to do. I would say that's more probably if you have younger people it's more of a family friendly adventure. That is something that you could do. But if you do want to explore the coral reefs and everything and the undersea adventures and waters around Key West, go out on a snorkeling tour and go out and see what's under the water, and then imagine the tales and the stories that you will have to talk about. How about hanging out on the beach? You can hang over on Smathers Beach. It's one of the largest public beaches in Key West. You can play beach volleyball. You could just hang out. They usually have food trucks over by Smathers. You could stop at some of the really great places we've talked about before and grab a picnic lunch and go over there. Go over to Fort Zach and explore the fort and sit out on the beach there. It's a little rocky, so make sure you bring in some of those beach shoes, but you can snorkel there off of Fort Zach. and enjoy some beverages there on the beach. Of course, everybody comes and together for a bachelor party to experience all of the fun of nightlife. And I'm telling you, Key West is the place to come for nightlife. You have the famous Duval Street, and you've got live bands, great food, all kinds of amazing drinks. You're going to hit the hot spots. You're going to go to Sloppy Joe's. And after about 9 or 10, usually they clear out some of the tables there, and then you've got a nice big dance floor. You're going to hit Irish Kevin's because you, as the crowd, become part of the show. You're going to have a great time. It's the perfect place to spend some time if you're in with a group of people. If you're looking for just a local cool dive bar, of course, you're going to head over to the Green Parrot. And they bring in some really cool bands, usually from New Orleans and stuff. And then Rick's and Dirty Harry's, which is across the street from Irish Kevin's. You have, I think there's 5 or 6 places in there. You've got live bands, food. You've got pizza that you can pick up late night. And so I think that's a place to hit, definitely. Imagine doing a pub crawl. You could do a haunted pub crawl. You could do several pub crawls are available that you could hit up, learn the history and get the stories and meet other people. And that's a really cool thing to do. If you want to create your own pub crawl, of course, you're going to want to hit Captain Tony's Saloon and see the tree. It's absolutely iconic. Walk outside, see if you can put the coin into the large grouper. You're going to hit the Bull and Whistle. It's just iconic. It sits there right on the corner, and you're going to want to sit there and watch the people go by, go up on the second floor and play some pool. Of course, you have Tattoos and Scars, which I just think is a cool, funky bar and not fancy. Usually doesn't have live music, but it's a great place to end the night. Don't forget that we head over to the southern end of Duval. It's going to be a little more quiet. And so I want to make sure that if that's where you're staying, that you know that your party is going to slow down as it gets that direction. Of course, you have pool bars. So you have Dante's that you can head over during the day and explore for a Dante's pool party. If you're looking for amazing sunset views and want to continue to have cocktails and maybe something to eat along the way, Sunset Pier Bar is the place to go. That's the iconic place with the green umbrellas, and you have an amazing view there. Of course, there are several gentlemen clubs if that's what you're into and want to go to, and they are also in Key West. Of course, you can't visit Key West and not vibe and take in some of the amazing food. And if that's not your primary reason for coming to Key West, it will actually be one of the things that you're going to talk about when you get back home. I think a great place for brunch is Blue Heaven. You're going to get the iconic key lime pie with the huge meringue, but you're going to eat outside. The roosters will be there. Just a great iconic Key West location. So Blue Heaven for brunch. If you want authentic Cuban food, you're going to head to El Siboney. If you're looking for some interesting ways that have views and places that are on the water, especially if you're into fishing, you're going to want to hit Conch Republic because it's right there in the water that you can watch them bring their catch in, and it's caught and cooked and prepared right there. You have Hogfish over off the beaten path that you'd have to drive to. You can't walk to Hogfish, but Old Key West, and it's just the charm of being out there. Late night, well, you got Mr. Z's Pizza. You can grab a slice to go because sometimes we just need something late night to eat. And of course, they're not open very late, but if you want to have that food truck vibe, you're going to hit Garbo's, and then you've got Hank's right there. Grab some adult beverages, and then they have live music. Some unique things to do, and I think these would be great picture opportunities, bachelor and bachelorette parties. You have Sunset Celebration at Mallory Square. It'd be a great way to start the evening, toast the sunset, and off you would go. Think about doing a day trip over to the Dry Tortugas. You'd spend the day on the ferry. You'd spend some time on the ferry, take it over, explore the island. The sea views and the views from the fort are amazing. If you are wanting to do the Dry Tortugas, make sure you have that booked before you show up into Key West because those are a limited amount of tickets every day. and they do book up way, way in advance. The other thing I would recommend is go on, and I do have links over there under our resources page. Check out getting a whole house for yourselves. It's going to be, I think, cheaper in the long run usually, but you would have the kitchen. Sometimes you can have a pool that you would have by yourselves. And it would just be a way to better enjoy the weekend and the trip. And you, of course, can look on Airbnb and Vrbo for renting a whole house. That would be my suggestion. Just rent the whole house and but take care of the house. Don't get too wild. When is the best time of year to plan a bachelor or bachelorette party? I'd say spring and fall. You're going to have usually the best weather. You're not going to be in hurricane season. You're off of peak season. And so you usually have a little fewer crowds, less people. And sometimes, I'm not going to guarantee, I'm with the little asterisk there, that pricing for your accommodations could be a little lower. I hope I sparked some ideas on things that you could do for a bachelor party in Key West. Of course, you're more than welcome to head over to FunInKeyWest.com. Check out all of our other ideas of things to do, places to go, where to drink, where to eat, where to stay. All of that is over there. And if you just need some direction on things to do, feel free to drop me a line, DM me, reach out. Say, hey, Michele, I'm coming. I have a group this size. What are some recommendations? Happy to give you some recommendations. If you have had a bachelor or bachelorette party in Key West, drop in the comments. Let us know, what fun things did you do? What things would you not do if you had it to do over again? And what are your recommendations? Hands down, you have to do this. Love to hear what you all have to say. Here is toasting. It's my morning coffee. All of you to a wonderful Friday and happy Valentine's Day. And I think we have wrapped up this First Timer Friday episode with a lot of fun ideas. You guys have fun. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll talk to you later.